Hey guys, welcome back today to another video. Now today, we're doing something that I've never done on my channel, something that's been requested highly, and something that I would love to do again in the future. So let me know in the comments down below, and by dropping a thumbs up on the video if you want me to do this every week or as much as I can. Today we're going to be taking a look at five-a-side football, and it's not just going to be any five-a-side football, of course, I'm actually playing. It was last night, and it was my final match practice before the Wembley Cup, which is tomorrow. And I hope you guys are going because I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever been as excited for a single day in my 22 years of existence as I am for tomorrow. Playing football at Wembley, and this was the final time that I got some practice in. Now the way it's gonna work is I'm just gonna do like a voiceover live. I'm gonna watch it back and you guys are gonna hear my live reactions to what was going on, a little bit about five-a-side and rating mine and the rest of my team's performance. Now without any further ado, let's get into the game under the floodlights. Alright, so one of the main things when it comes to five-a-side is shape and fitness. Now, fitness is something that I don't have in bags, to be quite honest. But here, we win the ball back, and this is where we actually go forward and score the first goal. That's Kane. You guys may remember Kane from my videos. Takes the ball here, passes it to Anthony, who's made a really good run, and the finish as well. Olivier Giroud standard. He supports Arsenal, so that's what we're going for. I'm celebrating as if I actually had anything to do with that goal, and I didn't. So the team that we were playing against, they were quite young. They were a lot younger than us. They were about 18, 19, I think. Maybe doing them an injustice. And they were a lot fitter than us. Here, Lee has a shot. Pretty good effort, just over the crossbar. We dominated the early stages, but then they started to pass the ball around us. There's me making a relatively decent tackle. Anthony passes it back to Kane. Nothing comes of that move, and Simon stops recording. Okay, here's where my pace doesn't really come into show. Not entirely sure what I'm doing. The guy fizzes a shot. What a save from James Wilder. That was absolutely brilliant. Kane doing a good bit of defending. Still 1-0 at this point, but they're starting to put on the pressure. There's the corner. Nice little bit of play on the edge of the box. Lee wins it again. Can he get rid of it? He shoves him on the ground. Referee doesn't blow the whistle. We'll get away with that one. Could have been a penalty. Kane gives the ball straight away. Oh yes, Benson plays it into Lee. There could be a counter-attack on here, but doesn't seem to be any urgency. There's me just staying back in defence where I'm going to be playing tomorrow. Nice little ball through the middle again, but Anthony wins it. Can he go on and score the second? It could be 2-0. Again, there's not anybody with him, and the shot just goes straight into the keeper's hand. Nice little interchange there. Lovely little back heel, straight to me. Thank you very much. I'll take that. And I don't really know what that pass was, but it managed to get to Kane, and the passing accuracy is still 100% at this point. Not that I really meant it, but it wasn't too bad at all. Nice little build-up play. I thought Lee was going to take a shot there. Is there another opportunity? Here I am. What am I going to do with this? Easy ball back to Lee, and he sends it to pitch 364. Now this is where they look dangerous. They've got more pace than we do. Lovely ball down the line. It was actually a beautiful pass. Puts it through Sam's legs. Not his proudest moment. Can he find the right pass? They got players forward. No, they can't. Deserved a goal. Yes, Benson, that is the pass of dreams. Seeing the run from Sam, can he keep it in? Wins a throw-in. At this point, it's still 1-0. And if we could have got a second goal now, I think things could have been a lot different. But they win the ball back. And at this point, you can see it's 3 against 2. And he puts it over again. We should have beaten these boys. Did we beat them? Well, you're going to have to find out. You can probably tell from my voice that things are about to go a little bit sour. Lee's got the ball out on the wing. Can he make the right ball? It's a decent ball forward to Sam, who controls it very well. Question is there anything on? He takes a good little touch, good bit of skill. At this point, we really needed me to be further forward. But I'm at the back. Lee gives it to me again. What can I do with it here? Dribbling, probably could have gone forward again. Gives it to Sam. And again, it's a shot that's deflected for a corner. But the corner doesn't really come to anything. Nice little ball from me to Batesy. Nothing with the finish again. I think this may have been the counter-attack where they actually scored the goal. Breaking away at pace again. Numbers forward. There's me. I should have been getting back at this point. That's poor from me. And it's an easy finish at the back post. I think I probably should have been further back at this point running. But I wasn't. I don't do a lot of running usually. So that's probably why. Keeper. I mean, come on. If you're going to try and make it look good for the cameras, mate, at least do it when I first looked at him. But he didn't. I'm starting to sulk at this point. You can tell. Dimitar Berbatov, that's pretty much what I do. Sometimes I do something good, and the rest of the time I'm just pretty much non-existent. Go on, Kane. Go on, son. Go on. Kane gets in, surely. Come on, Kane. He's in on goal. Good defending from number 11. Kane should have gone for it, and that could have been 2-1 at this point. Lee's got it here. Where's the urgency? We get rid of the ball again. Now, this is the counter-attack you just don't want to be defending against. 3 against 1. There's me doing my best to sprint back. It's not enough. because my sprint isn't even a sprint. Anyway, I'm taking the Michael out of myself a bit too much. I've got a game at Wembley tomorrow. I should be focusing on the positives. Here's Anthony. We're 2-1 down at this point. Can we get the equalizer? Anthony with the shot. It's a wonderful side net finish. I actually thought that went in, even though I actually played in this game. I think I'm off the pitch at this point. Kane with a big standard Kane tackle, and the referee drops his notes. Oh, yes, Sam. That is experienced defender. Sam used to play for our team in like from the under 7s through to the under 14s. We actually have one of the most successful Thatcham Tornadoes teams that there's ever been. 22 games played, 22 wins. Sam was the big defender. Moving on from that, the other guy that was playing against us in the white, well, in the blue, with the blue bib with the white shirt was called Sam as well. He almost scored a back heel there. At this point here, we're 2-1 down. We need a bit of urgency about it. Sam's got the pace. He's made a good run. Can he cut back outside? Get a shot away. Go on, Sam. Drill it in, son. Very good save from the keeper. The keeper was decent, and Kane manages, I don't know how he's missed that, but he manages to drag his shot wide, and at that point, that is when you know you've really got to start taking your chances, because those are the ones you have to bury. Lee rolls out to me. You don't pass it in on this 5-a-side. You actually roll the ball back in. There's me finding the ball down the line to Anthony, who's dispossessed early. This guy's got bags of pace. Look at him. He's running forward. This is not good. This is not good. It's squared, and the ball is in the back of the net again. Is that 3-1 or is that 4-1? Either way, we're more than 2 goals down at this point, and you only get 28 minutes in these matches, and we're already about 10 down. So there's already a lot more to do than we should have wanted at this point. That is a lovely ball. Anthony Bates, can he control it? It's 2 against 2 at this point. Here's me on the ball. Again, I should be going forward. Why am I not taking it on my left foot? I do have a left foot. Sort of. Here I am again. Too reluctant to go and shoot. Nice bit of footwork for me, though. Keeping it tidy. Giving it back to Lee. Keeping the ball at this point is key. Go on, Batesy. Go on. Corner. Again, 3 against 2. We should have been making that count. Here we go again. He's making the run round the back. This is where they seem to get us, but it's intercepted again. There's me. Nice little ball back to Lee. At this point, we got Kane running forward again. Here's me again, one-on-one. Too many touches. Tried to do a Diego Costa through the keeper's legs. Straight at the goalie. Very good save. Keeper made himself big, and Sam puts it over. That was my best chance so far to get my name on the score sheet. Couple of little step overs. Who do you think he is? Cristiano Ronaldo. He's actually very good, to be honest. Doing him a bit of an injustice. He does fall over there, though. Lee takes the ball away. This is a moment where we should have just been running with it. I think we thought it was actually going to be a foul. There's me. I'm goal hanging, but it doesn't matter. Poor first touch. And again, I can't finish. At this point here, the referee's actually blown the whistle for the ball to go off. The ball went over the line when Lee managed to hit it past the keeper. That was a goal. But the referee didn't give it. The ball went over the line. And at this point, well, it would have only cut the deficit in half. But it could have been really important. As we can see here, the guy cuts inside, but Sam does very well again. At this point now, got to get forward. Got to use a little bit of pace that I have, that I don't have. Gives it to Anthony. Can I make the run back into the box? Anthony's holding the ball up nicely. At this point, we needed to get another man forward. Here I am. Kane's making the run on the wing. Can we give it to Kane? Kane's cut inside. He should have shots. Kane, you've got a decent left peg. Use it, mate. That is a lovely knock. Absolutely brilliant. What can Wilder do? He's been chipped in a 5-a-side goal. Fortunately, that hit the bar. That would have been a bit embarrassing for the big man, but we get away with it. The score is still 3-1. Aha, lovely skill. Anthony Bates, lovely bit of footwork. Can he manage to get onside? There's me again. Gives it back to Kane. Kane finds Anthony. That is a beautiful 5-a-side goal. We're back in the game. Lovely passing move. Anthony holds it up, gives it over to me. I give it back to Kane, who flicks it through to Batesy, and it is 3-2. We've given the ball away again, and at this point, there's only really one thing with that number 11 up front. He's a very good finisher. A mistake from Sam, and he comes off at this point. But 4-2, with only 6-7 minutes to go, is not where you want to be in 5-a-side. You always want to be within 1 goal so that you can get a couple of 2 quick goals. But at this point, they would have only got us a draw. There's me playing a very poor pass to Anthony. Didn't really read each other very well there. Communication as well is very key on 5-a-side. You've got a small pitch. Everyone can hear one another. There's no excuses for misplaced passes. Nice little intricate football again. The guy with the pace, he's running forward. He's always looking to go forward. At this point, it's 2 against 1 again. Wilder's making himself look big in goal. It's 3 against 1 now. It's got to be scored. Wilder, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? We've given the ball away, and luckily Kane makes the block. At this point, we're getting sloppy. We're getting very sloppy, but you can't bring all the men back. At this point, if you have 4 men back and the keeper, when you're 2 goals down, you need at least somebody up the top, and that was my thinking. But at the same time, it didn't really help with the fact that these guys score a diving header. When you concede a diving header in 5-a-side, you've just got to admit that you've been poor. It's not been your day. And let's just watch the diving header again. Let's watch it a couple of times. Misplaced pass from me again. Kane wins the tackle, but it goes all the way through. This team was solid, to be honest. At first, I'll be completely honest, I think we all thought as he goes to try and score an overhead kick. This is when you know that you've just let them win the game with 5 minutes to go. He's trying to score overhead kicks. At first, we didn't actually think that it was going to be too difficult. But I think you can always underestimate teams in five-a-side. If they play together a lot, if they're fitter than you, and they keep their shape a lot better than you do, which is exactly what happened in this game. And they took their chances. They took the chances very well. You're always going to struggle. And at this point here, it was a case of we had to try and get as many men forward as we can, and I miss the ball. This wasn't my proudest day, if I'm being honest. We've got the Wembley Cup tomorrow. Fortunately, with my finishing today, I am going to be playing in defence. But, I mean, you know, if I get a chance to go forward, I'm going to have a go if I can. But my finishing today was poor. Kane wins the header. Can Lee control it? Can we get another goal back here at this point? No urgency about it. It is a throw-in, though.
What happens when you're missing your key players, mate?
Mr. Reese is behind me at this point, and yeah, he's usually our star striker, but he stubbed his toe, so he couldn't play. Any input on that, Reese, as you're sat behind me as I'm doing this commentary?
Just needed to rest the toe, you know.
Just needed to rest the toe, you know. Well, there you go. This is becoming embarrassing, guys, to be honest. I think we all know now that the final game, the final match practice before the Wembley Cup ended in defeat. There was no more goals, there was no more chances. We got beat 5-2. Right then, so yeah, got beat 5-2 pretty convincingly. The main thing with five-a-side and six-a-side is the fitness. If you come up against a team that play together regularly, and for man, they're going to be fitter than you, the chances are you're going to have a tough time of things. And I think the fitness aspect is something that I really need to improve on. Hence why I've been going to the gym and I've been doing a lot of cardio stuff ready for tomorrow. Now I hope at Wembley tomorrow, you guys don't see me have any dreadful cramp issues like there was at St Mary's. But yeah, I don't want to jinx myself. I probably just have done that. But yeah, we were beaten 5-2 pretty convincingly. And yeah, finishing needs to be worked on. Distribution needs to be worked on. Yeah, I think next week we're hopefully going to have a better outcome than what we had there. So if you do want to see next week another five-a-side video, be sure to drop a thumbs up on the video. And yeah, if you're watching the Wembley Cup tomorrow, if you're going to be there, enjoy yourselves. And I'm sure I will see you on Saturday with some sort of analysis of my own performance yet again from the Wembley Cup. But anyway, I will see you guys there. Bye-bye.